Well, I've just been donated a whole load of these benders. Look, pipe benders. Do you remember the other big bender I had that I cleaned up? Well, anyway, let's choose this. So, they've come. They need cleaning up. Blah blah blah. Right, WD-40, bringing a bit back to life. They were too good to throw in the scrap, so they said, Reggie, it's too good to throw in the scrap, you can have them. So I've got it seems like it's a little tube and a bigger tube, and there's the bending bars, but you know, they need cleaning up, don't they? They need cleaning up. So this might be an ideal opportunity to not fire up, but show you why a parts washer. Well, first of all, it fits in with your shelves in your usual space, you know, and it's still a surface, so it's, you know, it still can be used as a surface. I keep my ultrasonic cleaner on top of there, so I've put it on the floor for now, and then it's just, what would be the option to clean this up? You'd have to get a tub, and you'd have to mess about with tubs and whatever, wouldn't you? And then you might kick the tub over or whatever. Well, this is there's your, I've paraffin I'm using in there, but clean any sort of cleaning fluid. You can keep your brushes here. In there I happen to keep I just need, you know, when you've got some rusty bolts and you just want to sit them in oil. So these are just stuff that I'm sitting in oil. Maybe bring them back to life. They've been sitting there for ages. So that's what that is. It's just a place where you can put them sitting in oil, and you're not likely, that on its own there somewhere, you're likely to drop something in it. You're likely to knock it over. Maybe kick it over if you put it on the floor. But when it's inside this parts washer, there's none of that danger, is there? So what we're going to do, I've already done one, look. They're coming up lovely. They just need a wash, don't they? And a wipe over. So let's see if I can put you somewhere. I'm going to try and put you somewhere. We'll just give that a bit of a clean up as best we can. Where we're going to put you, hopefully. Does that see anything? Hold on, let me get the steps. Let me get the steps and have a look. Hold on, wait there, I'm coming, I've got the steps. As usual, I never really plan anything, do I? Yeah, look, there's the steps. I'm going to use the steps to put you on top of the cupboard. Don't fall over. Right, there we are. There we are. You're going to be able to see now, aren't you? A little bit. If I put you there, wait a minute, put a bit of an angle on you. There we are. If I put you there, you can see, can't you? Right. So basically, it's a place where it's a tidy place to keep, if you want to wash. I'm going to wash this in paraffin, look. If you have any parts you wanted to wash or scrub or whatever, it's a tub that's not going to fall over. Now you can plug this in the electric and it does pump the fluid out, but for me it comes a bit too quick actually. Can you hear that rain coming now? So we'll give this a bit of a brushing, cleaned it up a bit. You can keep all sorts of brushes in here, you know, whether you want small paint brushes or you want a slightly stiffer brush, you know, you can keep in here whatever you want to keep in here to clean up whatever you want to clean up. But it's just a handy place, like a sink almost, you know. It's like having a sink in your garage. Of running water. It's the same sort of thing. So we've given that a bit of a clean. let's get the rag. I've got a rag here. Let's give it a wipe down with a rag. And it's done the trick. Can you see, look? Okay, needs a bit more cleaning, but it was way filthy. Now it's a bit cleaner to be able to do something with. I haven't done a proper good job on that, but you know, there's a before, there was a before, and here's an after look. So it just, so I thought I might just use that as an excuse to just show you how useful, and you don't lose much because you've still got a surface to put something on. Okay, you've got to take it off to put the lid to open it and use it, but all I'll do now, when I'm finished with that, I'll put my ultrasonic cleaner on top, and you know me, whatever lands on there gets to stay on there until we need to move it. Anyway, I just thought you might be interested in that. Oh, there we are. So you don't really see me clean much up, do you? So I thought I might, if I could get you to sit there nice and carefully and not move. There we are. There we are, that's better. So anyway, I've got this one. I think it's a bit of a woofer. Yeah, it's a woofer. It's a woofy. It's a doggy. It's dog rough, isn't it? It's dog rough. So let's just for now give it just a general clean and a general wipe down with the paraffin, you know, with the whatever you want to use. I was going to put it in the vinegar, but I thought the vinegar would eat into it. If I left it in there, forgot about it, drop it in the vinegar, it wouldn't have been very good, would it? I don't think so. So anyway, that's you can use whatever you want to use, you know. In this particular case, I've got a bit of wire wool, look, so we can, it doesn't take much. Wire wool will soon get the most of it, the majority of it off. And as you've seen, it's a good place it's a good height to work. It's a good comfortable height to work at, and you can splash about. You're not confined to a little tub, are you? You know, where you've got to try and not make too much of a mess on a tabletop or not spray it about. It's pretty, you know, it's pretty good. And the wire brush, let's give that a bit of a, ooh, yeah. This hasn't been cleaned for a very long time. So I didn't really want to put it on the wire brush. I thought the wire brush, with it being an aluminium bar, I think wire brushing would be a bit too harsh for it. So what we've got is a bit of wet and dry. Just, you know, a bit wet and dry. Yeah, if you want to use water, you can use water, but whilst we've got the paraffin here, we might as well use the paraffin. And the thing is, it's gentle. It's talking to us, isn't it? Come on, let's do this. Look, can you see? It's beginning to talk to us. It's beginning to tell us its name. Look. You see, Hillmore. What's your name? Come on, tell us your name. Yeah, look, it's beginning to tell us. Hillmore, 22 millimeters. So look, you can just, it doesn't take, well, this is quite good, nice soft stuff aluminium, isn't it? So it doesn't take much cleaning up at all. So we can just give it a good scrub in and a good cleaning. Get all the nasty stuff is collecting, and then we can do inside there Then give that a good clean. Obviously there's different grades of wet and dry. This is fairly fine stuff. If you wanted to use rougher stuff, you could use rougher stuff. But it soon cleans up, and you see, you're not splashing it over everywhere, or you're not having to be careful not to splash it over everywhere, because you're in this tub. You're quite a big area, isn't it? And then all this, all brushes. See the holes down. When you get this now, pick this up, fill it down. It all fills to the bottom. Actually, it could do with a bit more paraffin. You could do with the level being a bit higher, possibly. But yeah, it's a nice place. It's actually a nice place to work. If you're cleaning up something like this, you know. So I thought I'd just, let's see what we can, let's work on that name a bit more. It's a fine line between cleaning the name and finding it and rubbing the name out. Yeah. You can't win, can you? You just can't win. There's a fine line between finding the name and as the process of trying to clean the name, you rub the damn thing out. There we are. That's great. That's going to be, there we are, look. Can you see the name? Hillmore, 22 millimeters. That's lovely. And it just happens to do great on these. There's quite a few of these bars to clean up and do. So it's just going to work out. Just beautiful. It's going to be nice and clean and shiny and beautiful. Your hands do get a bit covered in it. And okay, maybe I should have wore gloves. But and I know when I go in the house, oh boy, I'll stink. She'll want to throw me out. She'll say to me, "Reggie, you stink of paraffin, get out the house." That's what she'll say. But anyway, so if you want to put something on your Christmas list, you know, if you're not really sure what to have this Christmas, try one of these. They're great.